On the news headlines, Southeast nominee rejects CBN board appointment as Senate confirms 4. National Assembly workers want extension of retirement age to 65 years. Bandits kidnap over 40 worshippers in Zamfara State. And on sports, Paul Pogba banned from football for 4 years. Good day, this is Leadership TV News. I am Cynthia Onuado. The Southeast nominee for membership of the Central Bank of Nigeria Board of Directors, Kalu Eke, has rejected his appointment. Eke declined his nomination by shunning the Senate Committee's scheduled screening exercise, which was attended by over 4 nominees. This was disclosed at the Senate plenary on Thursday by the chairman of the Senate Committee on Banking, Insurance and Other Financial Institutions, Senator Adetokunbo Abiru, while representing his committee's report on the screening of the CBN Board of Director nominees. Following the presentation and adoption of the report, the Senate, however, confirmed 4 other nominees as members of Board of Director of the CBN. Senator Abiru had informed his colleagues that Mr. Kalu Eke, who hails from Abia State, didn't attend the screening session. But a member of the Senate Committee, Senator Oji Uzokalu, quickly rose to inform the Senate at plenary that Eke, being one of his constituents, called him that he was declining the CBN board appointment to avoid conflict of interest. According to Senator Oji Uzokalu, Eke is a consultant to the World Bank and other international financial institutions, which would make him not have the required time to function well as one of the directors of the CBN. Workers at the National Assembly under the aegis of Parliamentary Staff Association of Nigeria have called for the extension of their retirement age to 65 years of age or 40 years of service. Retirement age in the Federal Civil Service is 60 years or 35 years in service, whichever comes first. In a statement on Thursday by Chairman of the Association, Sunday Sabi, the group had called on the Senate to pass the workers' demand into law, adding that the extension of number of service years or retirement age was expedient as there was a dearth of qualified staff in the legislature resulting from interruption of democracy by Nigeria's military. Recall that the Senate last week threw out the controversial retirement bill that seeks to extend the retirement age of the National Assembly staff to 65 years of age or 40 years of service, whichever comes first, and across the 36 states House of Assembly. Majority of the senators heavily opposed the bill when it was brought out of discussion as concurrence by the Senate leader, Senator Opayemi Bamidele, APC Ekiti Central, just as they argued that it will stop the career progression of junior staff and halt employment of young Nigerians. No fewer than 40 worshippers have been abducted by armed bandits in one of the mosques in Safi town, the headquarters of Safi local government area of Zamfara State. A source from Safi town, who gave his name as Yahaya Aminu while speaking to Vanguard News in a telephone interview, said that bandits in large number at about 5 a.m. today, Thursday, invaded the mosque when they were about to start their morning prayer. Yahya, who narrowly escaped from the abduction, said they were about to start the prayer when suddenly the bandits entered into the mosque and directed everybody to go out and follow them. When contacted, the spokesperson of the State Police Command, ASP Yazid, said he had not gathered the full details of the matter but promised to feed back immediately. Investigation continued. And now operatives of the FCT command of the Nigeria Police Force have arrested 3 suspects who specialize in car snatching and robbery in Abuja and its environs. Parading the suspects, the FCT Commissioner of Police, CP Ben Igwe, said the operatives of the FCT Police Command on February 16th 2024 at about 3 p.m. and acting on credible intelligence, arrested three notorious and wanted car snatchers, namely David Jr. Godwin, male of Port Harcourt, Rivers State, who is the gang leader, Paul Taju, male of Gwagwalada, Abuja, and Ali Shitu, male of Port Harcourt, Rivers State. The police commissioner said the suspects are members of a four-man gang who specialized in interstate car theft and snatching. They are responsible for a series of car snatching and the disappearance of several Hilux vehicles reportedly stolen in the FCT and its environs. He further said a master key and a total of 9 vehicles were recovered from them. Moving on to some entertainment news, Joseph Aloba, the father of the late singer Ilerioluwa Aloba, aka Mohbad, has called on the Nigerian police force to summon the wife of his deceased son, Omomunmi, to provide insight into the death of his son. He disclosed this in a statement signed by the family and sent to Punch Metro on Wednesday. Punch Metro had reported that Aloba filed a suit seeking to call more witnesses in the bid to unravel the cause of his late singer's son's death. In the application signed by his legal team, the witnesses required, or rather requested, to testify before the court include Ayobami Fisayo, aka Spending, Boluwatife Adeyemo, aka Darosha, and Ibrahim Owoduni, aka Prime Boy, all of whom were with the deceased at the time. It was noted that the testimonies of the witnesses in the ongoing inquest would provide more factual, evidential, and a better light on the circumstances leading to Mohbad's death. Meanwhile, the Aloba family, in a statement sent to newsmen on Wednesday, said Mohbad's father said Omomunmi's testimony could also be instrumental in shedding more light on the circumstances leading to Mohbad's death. While citing the sensitive nature of the matter, he also urged the police to provide security to ensure her safety whenever she comes forward to share her knowledge with the authorities. And now finally on sports news, Juventus player Paul Pogba had been banned from football for 4 years following a failed drug test, according to reports by Italian media. In September, the ex-Manchester United player received a provisional suspension due to elevated testosterone levels found in his drug test. Testosterone is a hormone that increases the endurance of athletes. The 30-year-old was randomly tested after Juventus' first match of the season on August 20, 2023. According to BBC Sports, Pogba is expected to challenge Italy's National Anti-Doping Tribunal's ruling, and also Juventus informed the BBC that they were notified by the Anti-Doping Tribunal on Thursday morning. This decision implies that Pogba will not be able to participate in any matches until 2027, when he reaches the age of 33. Well, that's all we have for you here on Leadership TV News. For more of our news stories, you can log on to our website, www.leadership.ng. Many thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.